All right, folks. Thanks for joining us on our first ever live stream for Comic Crusaders World. And I'm joined by a fellow Comic Crusaders today, my boy Banfield Bob. How are you, buddy?
Oh man, I'm doing awesome. How are you guys?
All right, man. And obviously one of my other Crusaders here that loves doing his Hammered Heroes, Mr. Lucas. How are you?
I'm doing all right, man. Just pouring myself a little drink, getting ready to watch this movie with y'all.
Awesome, bro. So, do you guys know what this movie is about? Have you heard about it before?
Well, I know that's an Ed Wood movie, and Bela Lugosi's in it. So I never really watched it. So we're gonna see what's going on with this movie.
I've
Oh,
done zero research on it, so I'm coming in there fresh
Fresh
out.
minded.
yeah. Well,
Well,
also,
as fresh as it can be. I'm also drinking.
yeah. Also, apparently, this was at one time voted as the worst movie of all time. So,
Let's do it.
All right, so yeah, it was unfortunately. So, folks, our presentation of Plan 9 from outer space. You guys hear me all right?
yeah, we're hearing good, man. Just,
Better than NBC
yeah.
Greetings, my friend. We are all interested in the future, for that is where you and I are going to spend the rest of our
The
lives.
haircut is back in
And
style.
remember, my friend, future events such as these will affect you in the
I
future.
think Banff styles is
You are interested in the unknown, the
What
mysterious,
hair?
the unexplainable. That is why you are here. And now, for the first time, we are bringing to you the full story of what happened on that fateful day. We are giving you all the evidence, based only on the secret testimony of the miserable
He
souls
was so effective, right?
who survived
Yeah.
this
Where
terrifying
can I go
ordeal.
get a haircut
The
like that, man?
incidents,
These days?
the places.
I'm pretty sure
My friend, we
Because
cannot keep this a
I'm pretty sure they
secret
didn't
any
have
longer.
supercuts like that back in
Let
the
us
day.
punish the guilty.
Dude, what's up with
Let
his bow
us
tie? So
reward
flat.
the innocent.
Yeah.
My
You know
friend,
what? Now that I'm looking at it again, man,
can
I'm
your
pretty sure
heart
that's a
stand
toupee,
the
man.
shocking facts
Yeah, because
about
there's no way
grave
your hairline is
robbers
all
from
way
outer
the fuck
space?
back like that, but then you got hair up there like that. There's no way.
Well, I mean, don't say no way, because some of us have that far back. Instead of having a forehead, we got a five head going on.
You're looking like what's his name? Oh, dude, look at this. Thirdly, man love. Wow.
That sounds like a different kind of movie to me.
You see, they don't do movies like this before.
Oh, so Bela
Guest star.
Lugosi's just a guest star?
Yep. And
Yeah.
this was actually his last movie, believe it or not.
Really? His
Yep.
last?
Yep.
Be
This was
terrible
his
to go out
last.
on a flop.
Yep.
Dick Cheney's on wardrobe? Oh hell.
Good music. The whole music. Would you want this soundtrack, Ben? Eddie worked with him. It really sounds like a porno director name,
You know, right?
though.
All of us on this earth know that there is a time to live and that there is a time to die. Yet death is always a shock to those left behind. It is even more of a shock when death,
Yep.
the proud brother, comes suddenly
like
without warning. Just at sundown.
Yeah. So here's the
a
interesting
small
thing
group
about it. So
gathered
apparently
in
some of the
silent
ones
prayer
that were
around the newly opened grave
that had Bella in her,
of the
they
beloved
were
wife of an
actually for
elderly
another
man.
movie, like one of his other vampire movies.
Sundown of the
But
day,
then he passed
yet
away,
also the
and
sundown
what Ed
of
Wood
the
did was
old
he
man's heart.
implemented and he put some of those old
For the shadows
things
of
in
grief
here, just because he didn't want to
clouded
he
his
didn't want to waste
very
it.
reason.
Gotcha.
They're the grave diggers.
The funeral over,
And he's gonna
the
have a
saddened
silly-
group left the graveside.
Please don't look away.
I mean, this is actually one of those first movies that did kind of utilize zombies, but they called them ghouls at the time.
And how does outer space factor into the whole thing?
Apparently, some type of plan.
It was when the gravediggers started their task that strange things began to take place.
Alright. I was about to say, let's have to see how long they actually dig
right
the
on
grave.
schedule. There's the old San Fernando Valley out there now.
I thought they were going to be there for like 2 minutes
Better
just
radio
digging.
landing instructions, Danny.
Right, Jeff.
Look at that cockpit.
Burbank Tower, this is American Flight 812. Over.
Yeah, exactly.
Wouldn't surprise me any if he's asleep.
I was gonna say that plane looks like something like one of those old planes I used to pick up at
Flight
Woolworth.
812, this is Burbank Tower.
Woolworth,
If I were asleep, you'd never get on the
Yeah,
ground.
man. Well, actually, you know, in Mexico they still have Woolworths down there, man.
Over.
You got me that time, Mac.
Yeah, man.
American Flight
It's
812
crazy.
requesting.
They're shaking, but not the thing. So,
Right? Yeah. Wait, those weren't even
Tower
controls.
to American Flight
Dude,
812.
those weren't even controls. Those are chairs.
Burbank Tower to American Flight 812. Over.
They grab some chairs and they
Holy
use them
mackerel.
for controls.
Burbank Tower to
Oh,
American
goodness.
Flight 812.
It's like they're just
Are you in trouble?
rubbernecking, just,
what?
Take a
Oh,
look
shit.
for yourself.
It's like a sombrero.
There's
Happy
nothing
season in
from
my
this world.
You know what I'm
Burbank
saying?
Tower to American Flight
Grandpa.
812. Are you in trouble? Are you in trouble?
Mayday, Mayday, stand by
Talk about
Burbank
some
Tower.
illegal aliens,
Suppose
am
the
I right?
passengers are-
Am I right,
I
you
guess
guys?
most of them are asleep.
Am
But
I
it
right?
was quite a jolt, Jeff. I'll check.
Good. We'll get a ready for landing. Keep it quiet until we get instructions.
Right.
Okay, Danny.
American Flight 812, reporting to Burbank Tower. Over.
Look at these planes back
So apparently there was a remake of this movie that came out like 4 years ago.
of this one?
Apparently, that's what my wife just told me. She Googled it for me because she was wondering how long this movie was.
This ain't that long. It's kind of.
Did you hear anything?
I mean,
Yeah,
no
Yeah,
story.
Yoda did.
It'll probably feel like forever
especially when
though.
you're
It
supposed
all
to be
depends
in.
on how bad it is.
Yeah, sort of spooky like.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Maybe we're getting old. Whatever it is, gone now.
I mean, they gave
That's the
him
best
a
thing for us too.
full
Gone.
board.
Yeah, let's go.
Poor guy spinning in his grave. That's an easy job, but they just walk around with shovels all day.
So this one is this girl is a vampire. I forget what the actress' name is, and you'll see where the the inspiration.
That's, yeah, as long as-
It looks like Morticia.
yeah, right. She had long
Maybe
ass
they
fingers.
pulled some inspiration.
Of his wife's death
Oh,
became
yeah,
greater and greater
like
agony.
From Poltergeist.
So no one expects the Spanish Inquisition.
The home they had so long shared together became a
This has an
tomb,
antenna at the
a
house.
sweet memory
For one
of
TV.
her joyous living.
Man,
The sky
you know they
to
were on a
which
budget,
it
man. They're
once
just shooting
looked
it in somebody's backyard.
was now only a covering for her
Do you
dead
mind if I
body.
stay here a half hour? Man, Bela was
He looks like a Hogwarts cowboy.
Oh shit.
The ever beautiful flowers she had planted with her own hands became
Looks like instead
nothing
of riding
more than
horses,
the
they're just
lost
riding
roses
brooms.
of her
Just
cheeks.
clopping down the road.
No guns, it's just nothing but magic wand wars.
Yeah.
Confused by his great loss, the old man left that home, never to return again.
So I'm already confused. Yeah, so I'm already confused because you had this vampire chick just come out the cemetery, and then Bela Lugosi doesn't freaking meet up with her. Oh, she's back.
What the hell?
At the funeral of the old man, unknown
Dude,
to
what were
his
all
The
those-
clown
mourners,
car.
his
What were all,
dead
yeah,
wife
what,
was watching.
and that was a vote.
First
People,
his
all these,
wife, then
did they
he.
just,
Tragic.
dude? Did they just bang?
Tell me something. Why was
They
his
had a
wife
orgy
buried
in
in the
that
ground
motherfucker.
and he's
Yo.
still on the trip?
In a cemetery.
Something to do
He
with
had
family
smoke,
tradition.
like,
A
Yeah.
superstition of some sort.
Oh,
Yo,
Well, it's getting
what's
dark.
going on right
Let's be on
now?
our way.
Go, mama.
Gotta go to the free clinic.
Then, as two of his mourners left his final resting place,
Well, they didn't dig that long, I guess. Yeah. That was important.
minutes later, the police, led by Inspector Daniel Clay,
Yeah, they
arrived
could
at
have
the
walked.
scene.
That's what I'm saying. That was an important scene. It says, okay, we got to catch this
Man
car.
and girl
Medical examiner been around yet?
just left. The morgue wagon ought to be along most any time.
You get their statement?
Yeah, much as we could. They're pretty scared.
Dude, I think they spent their whole budget
Finding
on
a
the fog
mess
machine.
like this ought to make anyone frightened. Have one of the boys take the guy and
Oh,
girl back to town.
and scarecrows.
You take charge.
Okay, Inspector. What are you going to do?
Look around a little.
Pretty dark out there. Once you get beyond the range of those lights, you won't be able to see your hand in front of your face.
I will get one of the flashlights from the patrol car.
Okay, be careful, Clay.
I'm a big
Do
boy.
they even
now,
make them
Johnny.
like that anymore?
They stopped when all the guys who bought them went to the park.
Oh yeah, all those pervert flashers.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like they're either trying to sell you like Rolex watches, or yeah, they're showing off for all the kids on the playground.
We're talking about these trenches. Have you ever been flashed?
In Mexico, yeah, I get flashed all the time, man. We walk down the wrong street.
One time I was in the city. One of my friends was driving. We were around the village, Greenwich Village, and as he's about to turn the corner, we're waiting for a light to turn, obviously. And this guy on rollerblades comes up to the car. He's wearing a trench. It just opens. He's buck as he just flashes my boy. My boy's like, "What in the hell is going on? What the fuck?" And he just goes ahead and skates away. We're like, "Oh, it's
Yo.
only New York, dude. There's no fucking other place."
Wow.
Oh, it looks like a bobcat going
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought
Now-
that guy was about to get knighted.
My boy wanted to come on and beat the smack.
And they just dropped it.
To get that
It's like,
funny
here,
odor?
take this and put it right
Crocodile.
next to me.
Oh, that'll be the morgue wagon now.
Next to the dead
That's the fifth siren in the last hour.
body. These guys live close to the cemetery.
Something's happened down at the cemetery. A lot of police cars and lights. I stopped, but I didn't see anything. Oh, well, whatever it is, the morning paper will carry the whole story.
Good patio though.
It is. They don't make furniture like that no more.
You seem to still be up there.
Yeah, now it's all out of plastic.
Maybe I am.
Down
I
in
don't
there.
think I've ever
That's
seen
just
you in this
plastic
mood
chairs.
before.
I guess
Well,
it's because
no,
I've never
actually I
been in
saw
it.
some chairs just like that at Costco, man. But you know how much that set cost? $1,800, man.
Say
Something
word.
about your flight?
For a patio set, $1,800 at Costco. Costco's supposed to be cheap, man.
What
I would have
happened,
to lock
Jeff?
that shit
It's like
down
I thought
right
liquor
now.
was cheap.
Now where I'm at, man.
I guess because somebody actually
saw a
has to
flying
do the
saucer.
work rather than just putting it through a plastic molding injector. Or,
You mean the kind
you
from
know,
up
some
there?
mass-produced,
Yeah,
you
its
know,
counterpart.
18 cents an hour Chinese kid
It was
just
shaped
putting
like
together
a
chairs
huge
as fast
cigar.
as he possibly
Dan
can.
Edith saw it too. When it passed over the whole
Yeah, I,
compartment,
I guess I do need to check out who
glare.
made it, but still.
Then there was a
man.
tremendous wind that
Yeah,
practically
that's-
knocked us off our course.
And it's like if
Did
you want
you
your patio
record
to
it?
look nice, you gotta.
Radioed in
throw down.
immediately, and they said we'll keep
That's
it
why
quiet
I've
until
got
you
a,
land.
I've got two
As soon
long
as we
chairs and
landed,
a tarp.
Big army brass grabbed us and made us
Sitting out
swear to
there.
secrecy about the
You
whole
sit on
thing.
him. I can see Bam chilling on him.
Burns
right
me
there.
up.
Okay, look,
These
look
things
at
have
Bam
been
getting
seen
up
for
on
years.
him.
They hear it's a
Talking
fact.
about
Hey.
this.
And the
This is
public
all
ought
about
to
real
know.
romance.
There
This
must
is
be
when Bam
something
plans
more
for
you
the
can
next
do
new
about it.
Only there isn't.
Well, you
All
know.
the
Oh
books are
man,
used to making a fuss.
we're recording the Avengers Endgame one here in
Last
like,
night I saw a
you know,
flying
we were actually
object
going to do
that
it during
couldn't
this movie,
possibly
but
been
I
from this
wanted to take
planet.
time to kind
I
of
can't say
hang
a
out with
word.
you fellas.
I'm muzzled by
Thank
army
you,
brass.
man. We appreciate that, Jackie.
I can't even admit I saw the
I know
thing.
you've been busy at the What
Oh shit, man down, man down.
just happened there? Oh, shit. I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean
Oh,
to
no.
watch that.
Oh, the sombrero's back.
Oh, shit.
I'm so confused. Why do we keep going back to the cemetery? Oh, man
Yeah,
down.
you did.
Everybody down, man.
what? Yo, see, he was too big to go down. He looked like Kingpin too, right?
Yeah, he does.
Oh.
Look at that, yo, that alien pilot is like drunk as fuck, bro.
A little string.
The Kingpin, he messing around. Check that out.
Put that gat out.
What is? Oh shit! Look at me, gangster boy.
Yeah.
Here goes the orgy room.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Is it the vampire?
So here's where it gets crazy because Bela Lugosi died right before Ed Wood put the stuff in there, right? So when he decided to put the stuff of Bela Lugosi in, he needed to fill in some parts. So he hired another guy that kind of looked like Bela Lugosi, but he doesn't really look like him in some parts. So every time, so he would cover up his mouth like the guy, like you see right there, just so he wouldn't be able to tell him.
Damn! Look at the corset on her. She needs to loosen her belt. Shoot in the kneecap. Ow.
Sounds like crazy trouble.
Bang bang, bang bang, buddy.
Since I moved the vampire, you can't shoot me. Blah blah blah.
If that apparition we saw had something to do with it.
And everybody just standing the fuck around.
Man, right?
He looks believing it.
Yeah, they are.
Shots go off, man. It's chilling. That's cops for you, you see? Lazy back
Oh,
then like
crap.
they are now. When the real business
It's about
going
5
down.
minutes too late.
Oh shit! They killed the Kingpin. I mean, boss.
So now I'm confused because I thought he was going to investigate aliens and all of a sudden he gets jumped by vampires. What the heck?
What? Wait,
Is he
right?
dead?
So
Yeah.
You got beat up vampires. You got aliens.
He's messed up as bad as those two back there.
Saucers.
I swear,
Suppose
if
that
we got the
saucer or
Swamp Thing
whatever
in
it
here, we
was
got the
had
whole
something to do with
trifecta.
this.
This is
Yeah, I
no,
guess
there's
it
enough
could be,
fog
Larry.
for sure.
Why are you scratching your neck with it? Why are you
dead.
scratching your neck with your gun, man?
Murdered.
That's the way.
It's not like this movie's already so bad he's suicidal.
You're in charge now, Lieutenant.
Yeah.
Man,
Yes,
shit,
I am.
shit on that. Fuck.
Calvin? Yes, sir? You're back up.
It's like that.
And then
You can be that reckless when you know it's not loaded.
Dude, he's pointing at everybody. That's the first thing you don't do when you got your gun. He's pointing at himself. He's pointing at both dudes.
Don't worry, it's a prop gun. Pow! Oh shit!
Greater love
That's what
has
happened.
no man than to lay down his life.
Well, you can't tell. It's all black and white.
It is always difficult to have last words over the grave of a friend. And Inspector Daniel Blake was
but
a
like-
friend. A dear
Right
friend
here,
to
I
me
can't even tell.
and to all of
It
us.
looks like there's a black
The bell
backdrop.
has rung.
Well, you know they
upon
only
his
rented the
great
cemetery for like an
career.
hour.
Now we lay him to rest.
Or they didn't even freaking get their
Well-deserved.
license, their permit, so they
But
just
not
freaking
so premature.
they just bum rushed in here, freaking ran up. All right,
Oh,
everybody.
see, now it's nighttime. Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh shit, 3 of them. Don't tell me there's a 4th one. Okay.
People turning south from the freeway
The
were
3
startled when they
amigos
saw
coming
3
through.
flying saucers high over Hollywood Boulevard.
Plum, 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 plum.
A woman, startled by the sight in the sky, telephones the police.
She called 911 being like, hey, I don't know what to do. Officer Sally. No, and he's gonna see it and he's gonna sober up real quick.
So they hired some dude off the street. Hey man, freaking grab this paper real quick.
There comes a time
I
in
gave you-
Dave's
I gave you
last
some
life
business.
when he can't even
Yeah, see?
believe his
Yeah.
own eyes.
Earth's a kid, did you see that?
Saucers seen
This
over
is way
Hollywood.
back, man.
Flying saucers seen over Washington, D.C.
Hello, Mr. Bond.
The army convoy moved into the field. Rockets were quickly set up. Colonel Tom Edwards,
yeah,
in
it's like
charge
stock
of
footage.
saucer
They're
field
using
activities, was to make the greatest decision of his career. He made that decision. Colonel
So
Edwards
it
gave
looks like
the
they're
signal
intertwining
to fire.
footage from the Vietnam or the Korean War. Oh shit!
Man,
Bad special effects, son.
no, their whole special effects budget's just like on stringing tinfoil, just killing it. And pop rocks, just pow, 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 pow. And they got the name of stormtroopers up in here. When they hit, they even missed. Look at it. They direct hit and it just nothing doesn't go down. See, it hits. No, it doesn't. It hits right on it, and then it's just like, nope. Missed me. Oh, for sure.
Random military guy. We don't know where he's at. He's looking.
Yeah, he's got binoculars though, so you know he's important.
Why does he need binoculars? Everybody else in Hollywood can freaking see the shit. Why does he need binoculars?
Even to
right,
the piercing eye
can
of
see it, but
radar
he's like,
and the
nope, gotta be
speeding
sure.
jet fighters.
Oh, and now he's gonna put his arm out and then drop his binoculars again.
Quite a sight, wasn't it?
Oh, look at that walkie-talkie.
I'd rather not be seen.
Are you worried about them?
Well, they must have a reason for their visits.
Damn, look
Visits?
at the size of that shit.
Well, that would indicate visitors.
Looks
Big
like a
gun's
Lego.
the usual way of welcoming visitors.
We haven't always fired at them.
Oh?
For a time, we tried to contact them by radio, but no response. Then they attacked a town. A small town, I'll admit, but nevertheless a town of people. People who died.
I never heard about that, sir.
Well, it was covered up by the higher echelon.
Well, now you know
fire,
that dude's not
any
really
earthquake,
real military dude,
any
because you
major
never put your hands in
disaster.
your pockets. Tell you that much.
Then wonder.
It's the upper echelon.
Flying saucers, Captain, are still a rumor. Officially.
Like we
What
keep
the
them
heck
off again,
was that?
sir.
What do they want?
That was
Where are
a
they
human
from?
centipede airplane.
Where are they going?
They, sir? Who? Well, this is a training maneuver, sir. We only did a little practice firing at the clouds.
Yeah. I wonder what their next move will be.
Oh, dang.
Now they're
Double-sided sombrero.
Holy shit. Look at the side of that. That's the original Death Star plane. See, maybe they have that ring around it.
What will their next move be?
Look at these aliens.
Are these the aliens?
These are aliens.
Your space commander has returned from Earth.
Send him in.
Holy shit.
Man,
They
what
have
are the odds
fast
they look
sensors.
exactly like a
You have your report?
hail?
Look
I
had to pull in
Wakanda forever, baby.
for regeneration.
Wakanda forever,
We're
baby.
returning to the planet Earth immediately
That
thereafter.
shit. Now you know where that came from.
What progress has been made?
They're
We
the first
contacted
Wakandans.
government
The
officials.
Wakandans got
They
their
refuse
technology.
our existence.
Well, actually,
What plan will
technically,
you follow
I think
now?
isn't
Plan
that how
nine.
freaking the Wakandans
It's
got their
absolutely
shit? It
impossible
came from
to
outer
work through
space or
these
something like
earth
that.
Well, there you go. Now
Yep.
you know.
Soul
It was
is
because
too
of
controlled.
Edward, bro. Jack Kirby saw this shit
Man
and he
9.
says, yo.
White guys.
Ah, yes. Plan 9 deals with the resurrection of the dead. Long-distance electrode shot into the pineal pituitary glands of recent dead.
That's
Have you
right.
attempted any of this plan as yet?
Yes, Excellency.
How successful has it been?
We have risen two so
What
far.
is it, they Game of
We
Thrones?
will be
Look at
just
this.
as successful on
They
one.
they have a lot of thinking to
The
do with
living.
those big foreheads.
They
What do you
have
think
no
about the
suspicion
super
of your
smart?
You
movements.
think they mean
We had to
something?
dispose of one
So
policeman.
what DC
However,
does with
none of
the,
those
you know,
risen have been
different
seen.
with this
At
different,
least not by
you know,
anyone who
science
still
and
remains
war.
alive.
Well, they look like
Too bad. it must
they
be
look
handled
like
this way.
batteries, and this guy looks like Axe with
Must.
body spray. I don't know.
Those who we take from the grave will lead the way for our other operations.
I think they
Yes,
just
Excellency.
rented their shit from
Continue on.
what was that called?
Report
Chameleon
to
Nights or
US
whatever.
days.
No, where you go to watch the go to watch the Knights fight.
I fear
Were
it
they
is
freaking
excellent.
dinner?
Oh, take our report as
Yeah.
well.
Well,
Like
that
Knights of
even
the
dealing with
Round
their own
Table. The
people, his
Knights of the
reaction
Dinner
would have been
Table. No, wait, that's a
completely
comic, isn't it?
He understands the difficulties of the Earth race.
I think.
What do you think
I
will
think
be
so.
the next obstacle the Earth people will put in our way?
Well,
They couldn't
as
even,
long
like,
as they can
paint
think,
them
we'll have our
anything,
problems.
nothing.
But those
They
who
didn't
were
even
using
try.
cannot think. They are the dead, brought to a
I remember
simulated
there was a
life by
movie way
our
back in the day that I
electrode
used to
guns.
watch. It was like Santa Claus meets
You
the
know,
Martians
It's an interesting
or
thing when you
something, and
consider
it was terrible
the Earth
too.
people who can think.
Yeah, it
are
was
so
terrible.
frightened by
But at
those
least
who
they like
cannot.
painted the Martians green. Like they at least tried.
Well, our ship should be
These are just
regenerated
white
ready to
folks in
start.
like, you know,
In
looking
glossy clothes.
exactly. They're trying to look like they're wearing
Oh.
couture or
It
something.
looked like a metal titty with a ring around it.
Bloop.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Now you can't unsee it. Once you see it, what you say, you can't unsee it.
A titty with nice umbrellas coming out of it. Look at that. How many
Perky
ships
as
are coming
hell,
out of that
too.
titty, bro? Wait, so if that's the titty, you know what these sources are? The nipples. So these are 3 titted aliens. This is what they're trying to represent. See, 3 ships, 3 nipples.
Maybe that's why Vampiro is so big-breasted, man.
Gotta make
Nipples
room.
like the Eye of Amagado and shit.
So hold up. So they saw 3 saucers outside, and she's still chilling out there on the patio.
I still think
Jake,
you ought to go in
still
town and
drinking
stay
some
with your
tea
mother
and
until I
shit.
get back.
Yeah.
They got like 3 sets in this whole
This is
movie,
our home,
and they're like,
and
well, we have to
nothing's going
reuse them
take
somehow.
from it. Besides,
All right, patio it is.
most men
Well,
try
that
and keep
fucking
their
place
wives
out
from going
there
home to mama.
outside.
That's not the point.
That's all the point there's going to be. Now toddle off and fly
Yeah,
your
man, you
flying
wouldn't even
machine,
find me at
darling.
home. I'm like,
But
girl,
if
we
you see
gotta
any
pack
more
up
flying
the stuff. Let's
saucers,
get the heck
will
on
you
out of
tell them to
Hollywood.
pick another house
Dude
to
will be
buzz?
in the basement somewhere with a couple of bottles.
Be careful. Don't worry
I'm
about me.
surprised they didn't chip their teeth. They
you're the only
kissed
thing
like
I
that.
do worry about. Oh, forget about the
Well, when
flying
you're gay, you
saucers.
don't know how
They're
to
up
kiss a
there.
lady. That's what happens, man.
But there's something in that cemetery. And that's too close for comfort.
The saucers are up there.
Yeah, I think
And the
she's just
cemetery's out
she's
there.
had so many drinks.
But I'll
It's
be
just like,
locked
you
up
know,
in there.
she don't even care no more.
Now, off to your wild
Yeah, I
blue
would
yonder.
agree with you, but
You promise you'll lock your
it
doors
was
immediately?
tea.
I
They had freaking
promise.
tea on that, man.
Besides, I'll be in
Like,
bed
and
before
who the
half
hell
an
drinks
hour's
tea and
gone,
coffee
with your
at night
pillow
on the patio?
beside me.
Maybe it's a Long
Hello.
Island.
Well, I have to
Better
have
be.
something to keep me company while you're
I
away.
don't know, man. That could be
Maybe
Sometimes in
maybe
the night
tea
when
is
it
code
does
for
get a little
something.
lonely,
like
I reach over and touch it. then it
know
doesn't
that
seem
tea.
so lonely anymore.
Let's not
Crazy
bring
kid.
up the king of pop. He might might get in trouble.
I hear man popping so many things. Oh. Look at that. Like, the
Shit.
nipple's
I love you,
coming down,
darling.
folks. The nipple is coming down.
Come on,
Oh, Jesus
blow this
Christ. He's
patio
not even
up.
kissing
Come on.
her, is he? Isn't
It's
that
like, all right,
funny?
you kiss the hair next to her.
Back then, they used to just press each other's lips against one another. That's it.
Mhm.
Now
Yeah,
it's
'cause they
just
keep-
the fucking
Goodbye,
tongue. It's
honey.
like, here, motherfucker,
Yeah.
don't do this to me. You can't
You know I'm not leaving here until you're locked safely inside.
All right, darling.
Looks like a taco.
Like, yo.
You got a taco bag full of lunch.
Doritos Locos coming out of here real fast.
If you're especially nice, I may even lock the side door.
And be sure you keep the yard lights on.
Why is he
Man.
going in via that side of the car? Huh?
Uh-huh,
Okay, so-
exactly.
okay, look at
It
this.
is.
He just goes into the back, he slides in. Look, let me do the extra work here. Well, I fucked up. Let me do this here.
That extra 4 steps is really gonna throw his day off.
Oh shit, these motherfuckers are still flying this plane over here. How
You're
long
mighty
is this still
silent
in
this
the air,
trip,
boy?
Jeff.
Hmm?
You haven't spoken 10 words since takeoff.
I guess I'm preoccupied, Danny.
And watch, they're gonna start shaking again like,
We've got
oh.
33 passengers back
watch.
there that have time to be preoccupied. Flying this flybird doesn't give you that opportunity.
I guess you're right, Danny.
For all this exciting shit that's happening, they look really bored, don't they?
There's nothing
Yeah,
wrong
they
with
do.
you two.
Oh, no.
It's like there's nothing on the
that.
radio.
Just I'm worried she being there alone and those
And then,
strange
you
things
know, if there
flying
was
over
3
the house.
saucers just flying the
Those
fuck around,
incidents
wouldn't
in
you
the
want to
graveyard
land
these
right
past
quick?
few days just got me worried.
Just get the fuck out the
Well,
air.
Maybe they haven't figured out those crazy skybirds yet, but
Yeah,
I'd give you
everything would be grounded.
The police have cleared up that cemetery thing by now.
Literally everything would be
You're really
grounded.
that worried, Jeff? Why don't
They
you
said
wait around and
aliens.
find out?
Well, I guess you're not going to catch
Max
your
should be
flight
on duty
because
at
we
the
ain't
field
going
by
up
now.
there.
You could call Paul and
Unless
relay
you're like
the
Will
message
Smith
to
in
you.
Independence Day.
Hi, Edie.
Hi, Silence. I haven't heard a word from this end of the plane since we left the field.
See,
Just been
this is
giving
from back
himself
in the time when
study in silence.
stewards just had to be beautiful,
Boys aren't
man. They
beauties.
couldn't be
No,
over
no,
what,
Edie,
like
nothing
20%
like that.
body fat.
Hey, Edie, how about you and me bowling it up
Yeah.
in
that.
Albuquerque?
They had to
Have
be
you
a
read
certain
that
height
flight schedule,
requirement. They had
What
to
about
be
it?
unmarried,
Land in
no
Albuquerque
kids.
at 4 a.m.
There's crazy
Strictly a
requirements
9
for
o'clock
stewardesses back
Well, I
then.
know a friend that'll help us.
Let's have the problem first. Huh, Danny?
Oh, he's worried about Paula.
Yo, but these
I read
dudes
about that
have not
cemetery
once
business.
flown this plane.
I tried to get you kids not to buy too near one of those things.
They're not even
Get there soon
pretending.
enough as it is.
Right? Then they even
He
look
thought
at
it'd be
it,
quiet and peaceful there.
No doubt about that. Quite all right. Like
They're like,
the
what are
two
we going to hit? We're in the middle of the
I'm
sky.
sorry, Jeff, that was
Meanwhile,
a
there's
bad
3
joke.
spaceships like,
Hey, I
surprise,
almost forgot what I came
motherfucker.
in here for. How's the coffee situation?
That's for me.
It sure wouldn't hurt anything, Edie.
Okay, be right back. And say, Jeff, make that call to
Just
me.
roll credits.
Not only she throw cold water on my Albuquerque plan, but now she's repeating herself. How about that Albuquerque ball?
I can't resist your charm, Danny boy.
Now he's looks like he's writing something down.
Oh, finally.
Did he?
Oh.
Residents near the cemetery paid little attention to the blast of thunder
This is
and the flash of lightning.
Grandpa
But
Munster's
from the
coming through
blast
here and he's
arose the
pissed.
moving figure
Like, ew.
of the dead old man.
I don't want that motherfucker to marry my daughter. God damn it. I'll get him yet.
He's about to do the Argentine waltz. Argentine tango, that's the one.
Bum, bam, 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 bam.
Hello? Who?
And she's not under the covers. It's like, why invest in
Matt.
covers when you can wear 4 layers of
Sure,
clothes?
I'm all right. I just fell asleep. Tell Jeff I'm all right.
I thought you had to be invited in.
Okay, Mac.
Right? Oh, shit.
Thanks for
Celebrating
calling.
his own rules, man.
Good night.
Kick down the door. He's about to die. He doesn't give a shit.
If she wants it, so,
Yeah, go ahead, girl. Lay it out.
Oh, that's the
Nowadays,
Yeah,
you
she
would have
runs to
pulled
the
out like an
cemetery.
AK-47.
Wait a minute, is a cemetery in the motherfucking backyard?
It must be.
Did they see this thing through there? Yo, Vampira don't move, she stay behind the bushes.
Yeah. Yeah, is she like a low-key pervert or something? Because just stay behind the bushes looking at everybody and shit?
It's daytime. So how is this vampire out at daytime?
Oh, shit. This is not vampires right here.
Vampira smells it. Damn, but yo, her fucking waist, do you see this?
Come on, explode out there already. That was anticlimactic.
Yeah, just... So she can't find her way out to cemetery.
Even though she like lives there.
So she can't find her way out. Yeah, they like buried the dude the same night he died. Yeah. So So right now we've got aliens, vampires, and zombies all in one movie.
Apparently a military that can't hit a damn thing. Oh shit.
So right, and this woman is still running around the cemetery. How big is the cemetery? Get you ladies.
There's like 8 gravestones and she's lost.
I'm gonna eat that ass. and he's running around in daylight. I mean, he's running around in pajamas. This dude doesn't even have to move.
He's gonna run over her. Oh, damn, that guy's a lot bigger on the bottom than his top lit on.
Damn, bro, he's wearing fucking mom jeans and shit.
Yeah, it's like on top, it's like, oh man, he's the fit guy. He's built like a weeble wobble.
This vampire that gets wow, and then they go to this.
Bela Lugosi is the original. Hey, he's the original undercover case. Look at him.
He's like.
And my beer is still behind the bushes. She ain't gonna know it. That shit is still tight. She takes too many steps. She fucking just passes out. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, what was the point? He comes out the ground for what? I don't.
He looks like he's in Congress. He just shows up and wanders around, does nothing, and leaves.
That's an everyday politician right there, bro.
Yeah, he's wearing a suit, but there's nothing there. Just.
Oh, that's what it's there. Again with the same fucking footage, poor Bella, bro.
You know, like we can get Bela Lugosi shit, but like that's iconic. Like his like flourish and stuff, like it's goofy now, but back then it was like it was the best. Everybody loved that stuff.
Oh, and you're finding from behind the bushes because you got a man with zombie Kingpin over here.
Look like Pluto and olive oil.
They'll be at the hatch in a moment. You can open it now, Tanner.
What are these people doing? Look at that technology.
All that does is open the door?
The slowest door ever.
So wait, there was a spaceship inside the cemetery?
Turn off the electrodes quickly. They can't tell us from anyone else.
Hold up. Now, because now I'm looking at the window that he was looking out of, and there was sky. So, what the heck?
These motherfuckers. This is like a different version of the League. Oh, then now we got this Bella going. This dude just walks.
There really is this like 2 or 3 movies just spliced together with no rhyme or reason to it whatsoever.
When you don't know what you're looking for.
I don't think the lieutenant does either.
Then what are we doing out here? I was off duty an hour ago.
Oh, don't ask me any questions. I'm just a hard hand just like you.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine's gonna figure out what's wrong.
What do you suppose that noise was?
Whatever it was, it's no more strange than the other things happening around this cemetery.
Spirits like old Farmer
Right, they are way too chill.
The only spirits he saw tonight were those I smelled on his breath.
Well, don't forget, Miss Trent claims to have seen them too. She didn't have anything on her.
Columbo.
She was hysterical.
True, she was frightened and in a state of shock.
Says now she.
Don't forget that torn nightgown and the scratched feet.
He's bugging me out with the way he's pointing the gun at everybody, though. She's just like,
he doesn't even.
Yes, that's why you're a detective.
He's never held a real gun in his life.
Cop. Sometimes it's only the brakes, Larry. Meantime, let's get...
Lieutenant, did you hear that?
How could we help it?
It sure was strange.
Know what it was?
No more than you do.
If it weren't for orders, I'd get out of here right now.
It was a saucer.
A flying saucer?
What makes you say that? Do you remember the noise we heard the other night?
So here's the
How
question.
could I forget?
Earlier,
Jack,
they had the whole military
you're
out
not
there
remembering,
shooting the heck
that's
out of
wrong.
these guys. Why are the cops
you're wrong,
rolling
Lieutenant.
up, trying to
Not
get
the sound is
this
similar, but
these
what about the
saucers, dude?
blinding light?
What do they think they were going to do with their
Heard?
little freaking
Many
9
times
mils?
the saucer hasn't had a glow.
No.
Or a light of any kind.
What
for that
crimes have they committed?
matter.
Like,
That proves it.
why are the
Next,
cops
Lieutenant.
even involved in
Oh,
this?
Lieutenant, maybe this doesn't mean
At all.
much, but,
Like,
Jamie,
there's a couple dead bodies in the graveyard, but they're already dead.
What?
Like,
Where?
he knows aliens. So let's move on.
Come on, man.
Well, Bella did a break at B&E.
Just over there, beyond the crib. All
And
right,
scared
so
that
it's
girl
where?
out of her house
Look,
very
look at it,
slowly.
Lieutenant.
Was it
It's been broken into, all right.
Strange.
He's chilling.
If someone
He's
had
just calling
broken
his
in,
dad while they're smoking
the dirt
stove
should be
board
piled
there.
up here somewhere.
Yeah, man, look
He's-
at this fucking...
Looks like
It's like
it's
it's fallen into the grave.
Got a little captain in
Larry,
him.
you'll be out of uniform before you know it.
Do we have the right to look down there, Lieutenant?
Fucking Dick
Technically,
Columbo,
no.
that's his
No?
name now, over here.
Well, this spot looks
Dick
familiar,
Columbo
though.
and his
Dick
three
Columbo.
Yeah, we shouldn't investigate any further without the permission of next of kin.
Let's go get it.
How? I see what you mean. The gravestone's down there.
Well, let's go down and find out whose grave it is.
How?
By going down and finding out.
Are you sure you mean that, Lieutenant?
If I didn't mean it, I wouldn't have said it.
Scared?
Well, why do I always get hooked up with these spook details? Monsters, graves, bodies. Oh, all right.
Yo, where the fuck are they going?
Casket's here, but nobody's in it.
He
Read
just
the
jumped in
name
the
on the
cemetery
casket.
hole.
He says, I could have sworn I left a body
Too
in
dark.
here.
Give me a flashlight.
How about a match?
We sure could try it. Let me have them.
Okay.
You got about to smoke, light up a blunt in there or something?
It's Inspector Clay's grave. But he ain't in it.
So he needed
That was,
a
that
match.
was the brightest match ever.
He's not in here, even though there's a fucking hole in
But
it.
meanwhile, at the Pentagon, in Washington, D.C.,
Yo, they still flying?
Yo, that shit don't run out of gas, bro. Look at this motherfucker.
Right, G2. Come in?
I have that desk lamp sitting.
Yes, of course.
Right here.
I'll keep in touch. Come in, Colonel Edwards. Close the door.
Come in. He already was in.
At ease, Colonel. Thank you, sir.
At
Sit
ease.
down.
Yeah, the boss is around. How dare he?
And no, he's in the Air Force, but he's just got planets and space in on his wall. It seems like he knew what was coming.
I'm in charge of field operations, sir.
You
Yeah.
believe there are such things as flying saucers, Colonel?
He's
Yes, sir.
like, this was
You've
it was
seen
an
them?
inside job.
Yes, sir.
I knew it was aliens all
You
along.
realize there's a government directive stating that there is no such thing as a flying saucer?
I feel like Ed Wood
Yes, sir.
probably spent all of his money,
Stand by your
all the
statement
damn
that you've
on the
seen
uniform, the
flying
cop
saucers?
uniforms, the military uniforms,
Well,
and they ain't doing shit, man.
Sitting
Yes,
around
just talking.
shit. Yeah, that's what they do, though, don't they?
this could mean a court-martial. Admitting
You're the
this
motherfuckers that
against
sit
direct
around talking
orders.
shit. We're the ones that get
General
shot.
Roberts, may I speak freely?
You may.
How could I hope to hold down my command if I
Everybody
didn't
that's
believe
watching,
in what I saw
thank
and
you.
shot at?
For enjoying Cinco de Mayo with us on watching fucking
I,
Plan 9 from outer space.
Like you, Colonel.
By Ed
Thank
Wood,
you, sir.
My boys Ben Fenn, Dark Horse.
There are
Check
flying
out,
saucers.
Real Romance and my boys' reviews on Comic Crusaders as well, man.
There's no doubt they are in our skies.
Fan right here.
They've been there for some time.
That's what's up.
What are we going to do about them?
Who knows?
Then
Yo, you see this, how
they really
blatantly
are there.
smoking? You can't do shit
I
like
thought
that
you were
nowadays.
convinced
You
of
can smoke
that.
a blunt, but you can't smoke
I
a
am.
cigarette. You know?
We've had contact
Yeah.
with them.
No, funny
Contact?
story though. I just got back
Radio.
from the Kentucky Derby last
They
night.
speak our language.
Yeah, how
And
was
I
that?
just-
know you
Not
had a gr- you look like
We
you had
received
some
messages
fun, man,
from
like
their
you could've-
spaceships.
It was
For a while,
it was rainy as hell, and there was a huge controversy about the winner. But
Well,
other
since
than
they
that, it was
first,
pretty cool.
tried contact with us by
On the whole, I
radio,
ended up
we've
winning some
developed
money,
a
but
language
at the
computer.
Derby, I ended up losing
A machine that
a lot
breaks down any
of
language
money. But
to our own.
anyway, the point I was
General,
making was I knew all about like the mint
what's this
juleps
all
and
got
stuff,
to
but
do
I didn't
with me?
realize how many cigars
You've
they
been
have
in
there.
charge of
And so like
field
the
activity for a
entire
long while.
infield is just
I
like
think it's
full of
about time
cigar
you heard
smoke.
these recordings.
And I didn't even know that was I didn't even know that was a thing
Why?
anymore. Like I thought
I'm
smoking
anxious.
was out of style, but apparently it's not at the Kentucky Derby. They smoke like chimneys.
It's not out of style. You go to maybe
This is Hero, a space soldier from a planet of your galaxy.
Oh no, 'cause see, I see like vaping and stuff all the time, but like actual cigars.
I also know you finally have perfected the dictorometary, or as you want Earth call it, the language computer. So you can now understand that which I speak. Since the beginning of your time, we have been far beyond your planet. It has taken you centuries to even grasp what we developed eons of your years ago.
Lucas, what are you enjoying?
Do you still believe it impossible we exist? You didn't actually think you were the only
Straight
inhabitant
tequila,
of the
baby.
universe.
What tequila you drinking?
How can any race
It's called Luna Azul.
Permit me to set your mind at ease. We do
Oh,
not want
so it's silver, I'm guessing.
only safe.
Yeah, Plato.
We could have destroyed it long ago
Plato.
if that had been our aim.
Yeah, I'm drinking some this Orono.
I admit we had to take certain means,
Yeah.
which you might refer to as criminal. That is because of your big guns, which have destroyed some of our reputation. If you persist in denying us our landings, then we must only accept that you do not want us on friendly terms.
How are these guys not getting?
We then have to destroy you before you destroy us.
Wouldn't the world unite?
With your ancient juvenile minds, you have developed explosives too fast for your minds to
These
conceive
dudes are
what you
still
were doing.
talking.
Yeah, this guy keeps scratching his
You are
head.
on the
He won't
verge
get out
of
of it.
destroying the entire universe.
I would rather see Bela Lugosi walking through the field more times than these fucking dudes talking. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yo, you saw that?
That's the end of that one.
Laptop right
Atmospheric conditions in outer space often interfere with transmitting.
Look at the side of that
How many
battery,
of these
bro. That's
recordings
fucking
do you have, General? An even dozen up to now. This was the last one. We received it over a month ago.
You think they mean business?
We can't afford to take any chances. Come over here.
I know,
Because
right?
he knew it's a conspiracy, Al.
You ever been to Hollywood?
He
A couple
knew.
of times, a few years ago. You're going to be there in the morning.
Either that or he got
Minutes
word.
from
He's like,
Hollywood in the
he just
town
went
of
to the
San
Walmart and got as
Fernando.
much space posters
Reports
as he
have come
possibly
in
could.
of
Just so he could look
saucers
smart. Be
flying
like,
so
oh yeah,
low the exhaust knocked people to the
Neptune.
ground.
Blah, blah, blah.
There have even been stated claims of saucer landings. Major Carlson will
Did they
let
have
you while
Walmart
you're
back
out
then?
there.
Back
You're
then,
the best man for the job of attempting to contact them.
Gotta go to the corner store
See
to find
what
a
in hell
dime
it
or
is
something.
they want.
That was
right,
all
sir.
about Woolworth.
Woolworth and delis.
Yep.
These
gotta
are
go to the Sears
confidential reports,
Roebuck.
Colonel. Read them over carefully on the plane. Turn them over to intelligence when you get to Los Angeles. They'll
He,
have further orders.
he opens it up and it's just a little picture of a green guy. It's like, we know.
Colonel Edwards? Yes, sir? Good luck. Thank you, sir.
Get them aliens.
Alright, man.
Ice them.
I'm gonna pause their ass. I'll be back, Damn, you finished that cigarette fast.
Yep.
Oh shit, there goes the giant nipple in space again.
A space titty. Yep.
The space titty with his aliens.
Wakanda forever, baby.
He doesn't give a shit about them. He
Yeah, he
just
says, "Be gone,
brushed them off like, be gone, thought.
We are ready to report,
And
Excellency.
he's still looking
You
at
are
him.
many
They're not
days
saying-
late. It was unavoidable. We tried to transmit via
Looking
satellite,
down on them
but
hard.
atmospheric conditions made
He's
transmission
sitting down and
impossible.
still looking down on them.
Transmitted as soon as conditions
You know what?
permitted.
I think I'm gonna get
I thought time was of the essence. Suspicion has fallen upon our movements. Our ships have been viewed near the point of operations. And what has this added time? Successfully risen
Hell
the
no.
grade of the dead one.
I don't want to look stupid.
Permit me to see one.
Right there, look at that shit.
Bring in the big one. Use
I
your
wouldn't
small
even wear that
electrode
for
gun.
pajamas to go to bed, bro.
Oh, come on. You drinking tonight. I'm pretty sure you're gonna let loose later.
I have taken 2 ships from your command.
But that will leave only my ship.
It is necessary that you continue your mission
Yeah.
alone.
Speaking of Game of Thrones, it's coming on tonight, and I haven't been following it, but from what I've heard, it's been some hot shit going down.
I'm not a fan. The plan is far from successful,
maybe I could become a
and
fan
you,
one day,
Eros,
but
has
I'm
proven
not
an
invested
operational
the time
success.
in it, but right
For
now,
more time, energy, ships, and your countrymen.
I stopped watching.
Maybe spent on it.
I stopped watching like 2 seasons ago, so I know the basic characters and stuff, but any new things, I'm just like, oh, well, there's a spoiler, but it doesn't matter because I'm not up to date. Kind of like with my X-Men comics, I'm like something like 8 or 9 issues behind, so when they say, oh, so-and-so died in this issue, I'm like, well, it sucks that I was spoiled, but at least I have no context for it. Like, I don't know what led up to it.
Something must be done about that.
Oh. Yeah.
I feel like he's a.
He looks like he.
I feel like he's a famous.
He's close enough. Turn off the electrode gun. No!
Yeah, I feel like he's a famous actor. I just can't.
Stop him, Dennis!
I can't get it. It's jammed.
Stop him, you fool!
Drop the gun to the floor, Tanner. The metal will break contact.
I'm sorry, a ghoul back then. A ghoul.
Yeah, he's a ghoul.
That was too close.
But I wonder if this helped inspire George Romero. The zombie stuff.
Bring the giant here that I may get a better look at him.
Cemetery and the way they walk out, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
No, it's possible. I mean, and honestly, like, George Romero really, like, led the way for the zombie wave, but looking back at it, at least from a personal standpoint, that was a really cheesy movie.
Are they all as powerful on planet Earth?
Like, it wasn't a good movie. It just kind of, it was the first of many that became something good.
An old man, you say?
Yes, Excellency.
Oh God, nah. Hey,
this gives me a plan.
Hey, Brittany, would you?
Put the big one away.
Would you watch
Pick up your
the Night of the Living Dead?
Make sure it's a working
with
order
us
before pointing it at him.
Romance team join us on the next stream.
If we do it, she said she'd consider it.
All right,
maybe.
All right. Not a maybe. It's gonna get done. We're gonna do it.
She says it's dumb as hell, but she'd do it.
Yeah, why not? Well, there you go. Because our commentary on real romance, man, with you guys.
The old one must be sacrificed.
Is absolutely great.
Reland on Earth.
You guys have not checked it out. Check it out.
Send the old one to enter a dwelling.
As a couple,
then cut the electrokinetic and turn on your ship's decomposure ray.
Thank you. We try to keep it fresh and funny, but with the Avengers one coming up, it's gonna be like I know it's gonna be way too long.
Yes, Excellency. It'll be done.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
Report to me when this has been accomplished.
Oh no, she was crying both times. Okay, I seen it 3 times. She saw it twice, and the first 2 times she was bawling. The third time when I was by myself, I had to let loose and cry.
They will not listen or respect our
I need to be alone.
They cannot help but believe our powers when they see their own dead walking around.
Like, this is beautiful. Oh my God.
As soon as you have
I'm not feeling it, man.
march
I've just
them
not
on
seen
the
it. I'm
capitals of
just,
the earth. Let
I don't know.
nothing stand in your way.
I watched it
Their
at
own
the
dead
theater.
will be used to make them accept our existence.
Yeah, it's like
and
just
believe
not.
in that fact.
Oh my God, we'll chat about that another time. Right now, look, that's how Lucas is right there. You see how that guy just turned his face? That's how Lucas was
Yeah.
in game.
Yeah,
He fucked out the fuck out of here.
Back to the space titty.
They hauling. Yeah, they hauling ass.
These aliens ain't done shit yet. They got 2 zombies walking around in one time with the same 3 cops and fucking Dick Colombo.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Jacket, bro. You gotta get respect. At least the cops dressed well back then.
Mr. Mistrand. This is Colonel Edwards from Washington, D.C.
These dudes don't live inside the house. They pay rent to stay on the patio.
Colonel would like to ask you a few questions.
Yeah.
Questions? What about, Colonel?
It's like, where do you live? We
Sit down.
can't.
I'm sorry. Please do.
I want to ask you about your strange experience the other night when you
We
saw
live
the
on a
flying
movie
saucer.
set, and the movie set is a patio.
After that, the police brought me home. I hope I never see such a sight again.
Like I said,
Well, after your description, I don't think I'd want to see it either. One thing more. After you were forced to the ground with that blast of wind, was it a hot or cold blast? It's kind of hard to explain. It wasn't hot, wasn't cold, just a terrific force. We couldn't get off the ground.
The light blinded me so badly, I couldn't
So hold
see
up.
a thing.
A dude
We could only feel the pressure of
broke
the
into your
wind
house.
until
Would
it
you
was
return
gone.
to your house right quick like that?
When the glare left us, we could see a glowing ball disappearing.
Hey, yo.
Especially when he's throwing cape shade everywhere. That's just creepy. I'd pack my bags and leave. Just like that.
And then the cemetery is so close to your house, you could see the freaking saucer. Yeah, and then they just didn't see that freaking saucer just land. Yo,
It's the most fantastic story I've ever heard.
Out of principle, I would never live within a half mile of a fucking cemetery. Alright, out of principle, I've seen too many movies. I saw Poltergeist. I just seen Pet Cemetery again. Hell, I'm not even getting close.
Hey,
I preferred the first one, the first Pet Cemetery, but this one was alright. Poltergeist scared the hell out of me.
Oh, now you see the big saucer beam?
Too dark, Lieutenant.
Guys don't, they don't do shit, man.
It's just a black screen of the car.
This guy really does look like Agent Boyle from Brooklyn Nine-Nine, though. Real talk.
There's something out there.
I'm covering myself up and getting a bit of rain.
He's waiting for a break.
Oh, it's Bela, bro. Fake Bela.
Yeah. It's like he's moving so slow, it's like literally he could not.
Bro, this is broken. That motherfucker getting shot away.
Yeah. It's like you don't know what he's got under his cape. Is that how the cops work nowadays, you know?
Yeah, and every...
later.
Oh, now you gotta stand up.
No, okay, hold up. They have a fence in the background. They have a fence that blocks everything but the cemetery. What is that fence blocking?
That motherfucker been walking around in daylight, and all of a sudden daylight passed him out. Oh no, Bela!
He's boned.
What do you make of that?
Because the one way hit him, although he been
Didn't look that way a minute ago.
In the graveyard the whole time.
What about your man?
Oh, the excitement I forgot all about, Kel.
He fainted? What a thought though. Wake up, bro.
He does not have the he does not have the intestinal fortitude to be a cop in these times with aliens and zombies.
What was
and
it?
The correct
It didn't fall. I fired every bullet I had.
So did I. I don't know what it was or what happened.
I mean, he shot like, he took appropriate action. He shot like 5 times.
Hey, he wasted his gun on that shit.
Yeah.
But only took one ray of sunshine, although he's been walking and they're back in the same fucking corner. But like, this is their
so is it
spot.
night again?
It's their parking spot.
Colonel, I've been out here so often.
Yeah.
I think I've taken a lease on this place.
Not a long lease, I hope.
I see what you mean. But you know, I can't help but feel the answers out here somewhere.
I know, right? What are they going to do?
Mrs. Trent, you better stay with the car.
Stay here alone?
I know
Not on your life.
Apparently, right? But he ain't even dressed.
Modern women.
Dick Colombo.
Yeah, they've been that way all down through the ages, especially in the spot.
Sergeant Pepper.
Calvin. Yes, sir. All right, Lieutenant.
Now you stay close to the officer, honey.
I'd feel safer with you.
Oh, there's the vampire chick.
Now the lieutenant knows best.
Well, I don't like it, but I guess there isn't much I can do about it.
All these dudes look like somebody I want to punch. They just got punchable faces, don't they?
You have a
Every
gun?
one of them.
No. You want to use one?
After 4 years
Back in the middle especially.
He does.
You think we'll need these?
You never tell.
He's gonna die.
Let's get going.
They
Yeah.
give us a gun. All right.
And then
handing out guns like they're party favors. So you got a gun, you got a gun.
Yeah, nothing disturbs me more than when a dude sticks a gun down his pants. What the fuck is that?
Smoking stoves. All right, bro.
And no, it always reminds me of that movie 8 Mile, where What is it? Little Bob shoots himself in the dick.
Oh shit.
Would expect to find out here.
Oh man.
Well, there's only one answer to that, Mr. Trent. We'll know when we find it.
Absolutely.
Inspector Clay's grave right over here.
Is that the one you told me was broken into?
Yes.
You go first. No, you go first. Dude, I'm staying back here.
He's
You
wearing
go
a bowling
first.
shirt under a jacket, bro. You see this shit? He's wearing a bowling shirt under a fucking jacket. They guys want to be like, yeah, breathe, help me.
Look at that. That corset's just too much. I wonder if they took out ribs so that she could put that thing on.
I figured that, but that's impossible.
Wait, weren't the three cops and the Colombo dude just there?
Just can't happen.
Yeah, well, after that apparition that was draped across Mr. Trent's patio,
They
I would
looped
say we
looped
should
around.
keep our minds open to anything.
Look, Colonel, I'm a policeman.
Why is
I've
this
got
guy
the
so
deal in
close to Dick
fact.
Colombo?
But
Maybe Dick Colombo,
I guess I'll have to
he
go
chased a
along
lot and he's trying to air out
I'll
every
bet
few
my
steps.
badge right now.
Gotta make sure
We
that
haven't
he
seen
stays
the last
fresh.
of those weirdies.
I know it's a big ass hole. Just go to the other side of the hole. Look down there.
Our ship soon.
You can spin it over me, man.
You going to let them find us?
It's the only way. These are the same men who have been so close so often. They must be
It,
halted before they can
it looks like they're about 30 years early for the
They only
disco.
taken two.
They set it off, actually, bro.
Send the big one before the girl and the police.
Yeah.
I'll turn on the
So
big
what do you
one
want?
so when we
Just
converse-
flowing silks, just big belts and high boots, and we're just gonna kill it. No, the strange thing is that, like, future fashion, like, everyone thinks that it's gonna be all crazy, but if you look at fashion trends, we just get lazier and lazier over time. Like, everyone thinks it's gonna be, like, high class and flashy and shiny. No, now it's just, like, the most muted, boring stuff. Hipster jeans. Exactly. It's like, oh, what's
maybe we
in the
barking at
future?
the wrong train.
Flannel. Only
thing
cowboys
please
wear
learn,
flannel.
Mr. Trent.
I know. Now everyone
Patience.
wears fucking
Where's that
flannel.
burn spot you mentioned?
Right over there. Look,
I could see Bamford on like bowling shirt.
Well, shit, I dressed up for the Derby, and I was wearing like button-ups and like nice,
We'll investigate.
bright shorts and
Move
things, and it was weird, man. I feel so much more comfortable in a t-shirt and blue jeans. Oh, and then that's the thing that my wife just pointed out, is that like at the Derby, like everyone's dressed to the nines. They look slick. They're dressed crazy. Like every other guy had an Oppo suit on, and I'm over here just wearing like a polo and shorts, thinking I'm awesome.
Ah, you should have enjoyed. Oh shit, campaign got the cop, kiddo. That's what campaign. Oh shit.
And so
screaming back there.
So this chick has two options. She can either get in the front, try to drive away, or just get the fuck out the car. Nope, she fainted. She.
No, she didn't even lock the door. She was just like, what was the I can...
Yep, option number 3.
Be the
Yep, lock
first
the door.
live
If that was
people
my wife, she
ever
would
to
have locked
enter
that door,
a
jumped in the
celestial
front
ship.
seat, and run over that motherfucker.
ah. Boy, how can anything that big hide for so long?
I mean,
a time?
this is the cemetery, right? So she could have just got out the car and went home, right?
What do you say?
Because she lives right there.
Must be some kind of one-way glass.
No, but you know, she's already proven that one, she gets lost all the time, and two, she doesn't know how to run. So even if she got out of the car, she'd trip over a gravestone, get lost.
Well, the first time she was in her bathrobe, so I get that. You don't want to run too far away from the damn house.
They're just outside.
I get that.
I mean, that kingpin don't move too fast. Look at they're knocking. Like
You can open the outer hatch now.
Oh shit! They're gonna open the door.
Oh.
Oh, it opens quick now. What's the other knob for?
That door.
Look out!
Oh, it's 2 knobs. Look at that.
Good in that thing?
You need a knob for every door. Don't you know anything about doors?
The way these things speed
God.
I'm still trying to watch. I'm trying to figure out why there's a ladder on the outside and the inside.
I took a chance on those earlier airplanes. Might just as well see what the inside of one of these looks like. Got your guns ready? I'll tell you one thing, if a little green man pops out of me, I'm
But
shooting
I don't know,
first,
maybe
and
they
that's
have
when
like a
questions
patio on the roof, and they need the ladder outside. Maybe patios are in.
The outer chamber now.
That is weird though.
Heroes.
No, I know what they did. I know what they did. They used that same wall
Yes.
on both sides of the set. So they used that door, and then they took away this extra shit, and then they filmed it on the outside. And they're like, it's too much hassle to take the fucking ladder down. We'll just keep the ladder in the shot.
Those are the words of the rumor.
For everything.
You two stay right where you're at.
Oh, we got you now, aliens. You let us in. We have you trapped.
We will do as you command.
Sing, we got you now. Sing.
For the moment.
No, for the moment about it. You just do as I tell you.
Look at this shit. Yeah, but why do they hold their guns like that?
It says, shoot us with your pea shooters.
From the hip.
Maybe we think we do.
I mean, is that what the term
no
is
use
from the
to
hip?
you now.
They've been mighty useful before on flesh
I
and
think
blood.
so. I think it's where
You
it's
two
like
look
a
like
quick
you've got
draw
a lot
type
of
thing.
both.
When you shoot from the hip, it's with no aim and
Yeah,
in the general
They
direction.
would be effective.
Yeah,
You know what? Right now,
If you were to have the opportunity to use them,
Mister, you don't get away from that control board, I'll show you just how effective it can
like
be.
I'm Clint Eastwood and shit.
Well, especially if you're a military guy, right? You're supposed to know
Shall
how
we
to
talk
shoot.
now
You know
or
what I'm saying?
wait?
If you're gonna be standing
Your
at
friends
guard,
will be here
I don't
shortly.
wanna fucking
What
sidearm
friends?
it like that.
Those you left
Look
at
at
the
this dude. He
vehicle.
all
Maybe-
nonchalant. Like, go
If
ahead.
you've done anything to Paul,
Take it easy, Mr. Trent. Oh, I assure you no harm has come to her.
Hey,
Would you like to
he got
see?
that belt.
They are not afraid of guns.
Oh,
next time you try that, I won't aim at the board.
Where's computers, bro?
You're a headstrong young man.
That's what Banff's working right now.
I was only
with
going to
those
turn on the
computers.
televisor so you could see her movements.
Yeah, don't even joke about that, man. My computer's fried like a pickle.
Go ahead, my friend.
It is
But
terrible.
move very carefully.
I gotta get a new one.
So if any of the Patreon members want to freaking help Banff out, we can put somebody to that shit.
She's only friend.
Okay.
Oh, Kingpin got the girl. He's going away.
Yeah, man, look at him.
I? A fiend?
Yeah, man. Who is he?
I am a soldier of our planet.
I've seen him in all
I-
those school films, man.
A fiend?
Okay, just think about it. Like
We did not
even
come
like
here as enemies.
Star Trek,
We came
you
only
know,
with friendly
they gave
intentions.
Leonard Nimoy
talk.
the ears, right?
Yeah.
To ask
Just
your
the ears
aid.
were enough to say, "Oh,
All
that's an
right.
alien." These guys got nothing
Right?
Your
except
aid
for like
the whole
receding
universe.
hairlines.
But your governments of Earth refused even to accept our
But they got
Yeah.
dude in a
Even
high
though you've seen
turtleneck
us,
collar
heard
and
our
some freaking
messages.
lederhosen.
You still refuse
Yeah.
to accept us.
Why is it
Like,
so important
dude,
that you want to contact
You
the
gonna tell me I
governments
gotta
of
put
our
some
Earth?
tights on and we're not even playing our Robin Hood?
I'm gonna dress you up
Because
like
all
that.
you of Earth are idiots.
Shit.
You just
Man,
hold
you
on,
better
buddy.
pay some cash
No,
up
you
front.
hold
And
on.
there ain't no
First,
way.
with the firecracker.
Only
Gotta pay the medical bills for when they kick his ass
Then
in
your
the parking lot.
Hey,
You
yo.
begin to kill your own people a few at a time. Then the bomb. Then
Some nerds will pay good money for
Many
that.
people are killed at one time.
Yo, the
Then your scientists stumbled upon the
Yeah, because the craziest.
split the atom,
Oh, at AwesomeCon was this
Then the
dude
hydrogen
dressed up as
bomb.
Harley Quinn.
where you actually explode the air itself.
That's what we call them, Harlow.
Now
Harlow's.
you brings the total
No, I
destruction of the
love
entire
Ginger Bent
universe.
cosplay. I
served
think
by
it's
our
badass.
sun.
I think it's cool.
Yeah, I've seen plenty of
The
them.
only explosion
A lot
left
of them are very fun.
is the solar
To
night.
be honest, so you laugh at
But there's no such thing.
Perhaps to you, but
Nah,
we've known
the,
it for centuries.
The best one I've
Your
ever seen,
scientists
well, it was the
stumbled upon
craziest
it
one
as
I ever
they
saw.
have
That
all
was
the
last
elements.
year in Baltimore. There was a
But
dude
the juvenile minds which you
who was being
possess
led on a leash by
not
Catwoman.
comprehended
Right?
strength
And he was,
until it's
yeah, and
too
he
late.
was dressed up as Wonder Woman, and
You're
had the
way
high
above
heels
our
and
heads.
everything.
The solar
And then the
night
next
is
day,
a way
she
to
was dressed
explode
as
the
Wonder
actual
Woman,
particles
and
of
he was
sunlight.
dressed up in the Hello Kitty
That's
outfit.
impossible.
Oh, no.
Even now, your
So-
scientists are working
I
on a way
was
to
like,
harness the
oh.
sun's rays.
And he
That's
was
what
like,
you call
Rays of
a
sunlight
multi-day
are
payoff.
minute particles.
yeah, he was like
Is it so
4
far from your
pounds, hairy as
imagination
fuck.
they cannot do as I have suggested?
Why, a particle of
Well,
sunlight
he
can't
thought
even
he
be
was
seen
cute,
or
man.
measured.
Shit.
Can you see or measure an atom? Yet you can explode
I
one.
get an email now from the
A ray of sunlight is made up of many atoms.
now.
So what if we do develop this solar-night bomb? We'd be even a stronger nation than now.
Strong.
Covers.
You see? You see? Your stupid minds. Stupid! Stupid!
That's all I'm taking from you.
Get back here, you jerk!
Bitch slapped
Let
him.
him
You saw that,
finish.
bro? He bitch slapped the shit out of that alien.
And the alien bleeds. So
Because of men like you that all must be
It's
destroyed.
the dude.
Headstrong.
I mean, did
Violent.
you see that?
No use
well, if you
of
wear
the
ladies'
mind
tights,
God
man, you need to be
gave.
bitch slapped. About time.
You also think it impossible that we too might think of God?
Thankfully, we're not seeing bulge because that long shirt
covers it. Who wear the uniform of your country.
What is that called,
see,
guy?
I wear the uniform of my country.
Ooh.
Yes. We've had to use drastic means to get to you, but you left us no alternative. When you have the soul of a knight, you have nothing.
And he's not bleeding no more.
Nor
shit,
does
he got
the
cleaned up real
universe.
quick, right?
You speak of solar.
Yeah, because he was bleeding just a second ago, right?
Take a
it's that super alien healing, yeah.
It's that
this
boat,
can of gasoline is the sun.
That they talk about that has
now,
power as well.
You spread a thin line of it to a ball.
There's magical belt
to it.
Now, the gasoline represents the sun.
I forget the name. It's hard to say.
Attached to it.
Here we saturate the ball with the gasoline.
That's the infinity.
And he still got slapped.
Then we put a flame to the ball.
Okay, he ain't using the snap.
The flame will speedily travel around the earth, back along the line of gasoline to the can.
But he does. He does have,
it will explode
jazz hands,
this source,
apparently,
and spread to every place that gasoline our sunlight touches. Explode the sunlight here, gentlemen. You explode the universe. Explode the sunlight here, and a chain reaction will occur direct to the sun itself.
And they're just like staring like deers in the headlights, like they don't even know what he's talking about.
Every planet in the universe.
They are so lost.
This is why you must be stopped. This is why any means must be used to stop you. In a friendly manner, or as it seems.
Yeah, see?
You want it.
Got some mysteries to solve, see?
Mad? Is it mad that you destroy other people to save yourselves?
Oh, now she talks.
Is it mad that one country must destroy another to save themselves?
She should have been talking from the beginning, man.
Done this. How then
is
it
mad that dude in these tights?
Must destroy another
and then he's gonna step in front and be like, "You said enough. Get out of here."
In my land, women are for advancing the race, not for fighting man's battle. Life is not so expansive on my planet. We don't cling to it like you do. Our entire aim is for the development of our planet.
I swear, if they park in the... God damn it.
Same spot.
Same freaking spot.
What was the budget on this film? Jeez, it's true. It's like 3 stats and probably 1 flip around one.
What happened to you?
How come you're all alone?
I asked for lots of help.
You sounded drunk or something on the radio.
I didn't see it with my own eyes. I'd never believe it.
Believe what?
It was horrible. And he almost broke my shoulder.
She always stands like that. It's just so off-putting. It's like no one stands like that.
She can't breathe, Bam. Don't you get it?
What?
She just can't breathe.
It was Clay, all right. Only not like we remember.
She's just like, don't die, don't die. Maybe if I hold my arms this way, I can actually, like,
next you'll tell me you
hold
saw
my
skeletons.
breath.
We did, earlier.
Now I know you're off your rocker.
All of us saw it. The lieutenant, the colonel, everybody.
Where's the lieutenant now?
We've got to find him. Mr. Trenner's
just like on the set, she's there for 3 days. They don't let her eat anything. Can I have a cheeseburger?
No, bitch.
Please, God. I'm so hungry. It's like you'll have a dinner mitt and you'll like it. Oh, God.
Oh, my God. This chicken's looking at me right there. Go put it down, boss. Boss.
Oh, then one day it could all be gone. One big puff of smoke and ball of fire. All that out there.
She's way better than you. She doesn't do anything. Look at her.
All just
we get back home.
You two better come
I'll murder him in his sleep.
Come with you?
The
police station.
I know about the future.
So it seems you think you have the upper hand. Look out
Columbo, man, and his man, and the uses of his hand.
He's got some cojones, man. He don't care.
Hey man, Kingpin's got your chick, man.
Right?
Well, his...
Damn, it's definitely
she
cold
is
in that place, apparently.
But he would kill in seconds.
And then so you saw a dude that has your chick, and you don't immediately run out after.
Right? You go in the but it is a pussy motherfucker, right?
He's like,
she's in good hands.
He's a lost cause.
She's in good hands. We don't gotta pay the car note no more.
Look there.
Oh my God, please. Yeah.
It's Clay, all right. There's no mistaking that.
Is he a pervert?
And he's got Mrs. Trent.
Get your gun ready.
From all I've seen,
Here, I'll shoot him from the hip. That way I can't aim at all.
Clay is dead, and we buried him. How are we going to kill somebody that's already dead? Dead! And yet there he stands. That other one earlier, I emptied a full
shoot
clip
right in the
into.
kneecap. Ah!
Yeah, this guy's
That's
about
the only
to
reason
die.
I'm listening to you.
Do you see him? He's suffering. You can see it in his face for real.
I've got an idea.
He looks like he's about to have a heart attack.
Sneak up behind him and
you
walk
find a
him over
club
the
like
head.
this in the middle of
That
the
ought to
cemetery?
make a move. Follow me.
He says, don't you know I always carry around a big-ass stick with me, just in case.
You grab Mrs. Trent and run like lightning in the opposite
Guns are
direction.
too advanced. I need a big club just to beat the shit out of my...
random club that I just found. Look, he's dropping her. She's about to fall, bro. It's really cold in there.
Yeah. He really is like... There he is.
He's like, thank God.
Do you see how cold it is in there?
Oh,
do you notice?
I'll be all right.
Yeah.
Take care of the others.
Your men have felled the big one.
That's not
This
fog.
can only happen because the electrode ray is off. He'll walk again when I
That's chill in
turn
the
it
air.
on.
It's not
All
fog.
Right there.
How do aliens...
Suppose the lieutenant and the others are in that thing.
Well, supposing they're Martians or something in there.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go.
See, and here's the thing. The shit was going down, so how come you didn't call backup first?
It says beat down the door. That'll help.
Get that door open. Colonel, I wouldn't know one switch from another.
This is the climax of the movie. Set all this shit up.
Dude, if you get your ass beat by a dude in tights, man.
It's like Real Housewives. Look at them.
A ship in the air in a minute.
Bro.
Get out of here, Jeff. The ship's on fire.
You're on your own, Dick.
Like, yeah, man, you got that. You got it.
He says, well, my damage here's done. Deuces.
You know, he just walked out, man. I would at least hollered at that old lady first. Like, yeah, your man is dead, you know, so let me hang out.
Oh shit! Oh shit! It looks like a marshmallow and s'mores. Look at it. That does sound good.
I wonder if that's the last we'll see of them.
Perhaps. Sooner or later, there'll be others.
Look!
The return of Bela Lugosi.
Have they caught that woman?
Wait, what did they do? Did they drag the bones all the way over to the cemetery now? Was it back at the patio?
And it's my guess
Or is that the fat guy?
with the ship and the ray
That's the
guns
fat
gone,
guy.
they have no
Ah.
control.
That's the Kingpin ghoul.
We gotta hand it to them, though.
See, man,
They
he wasted so many calories
far
over
ahead
there.
of us.
Yeah. It's a hot tamale. Oh, there it went! Yay!
My friend,
We win!
you have
Wait,
seen this
weren't there two
incident
other
based
spaceships
on
though?
sworn testimony.
Yeah. There's like 4 or 5, man. Remember, there's still the big titty that's outside the space, and that one was one of the
And
other
you
3.
will never know it,
Yeah.
for they will be from outer space. Many scientists believe that
This
another
movie
world
made
is watching us this
$60,000,
moment.
man.
We once laughed at the horseless
That
carriage.
much?
Yep.
The airplane,
And that's
the
1959
telephone, the
money,
electric
man.
light, vitamins, radio, and even television. And now some of us laugh at outer space.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't a hit till later on when some kid wrote a magazine saying, "Hey, this is the 50 worst movies of all time."
Yay! We got to the end.
So I gotta say, if they wouldn't have been adding in all the crazy stuff like Bela Lugosi come running through the field like 30 times, it wouldn't have been that bad of a movie, man.
No, but that scene.
Yeah, because it made no sense. Yeah, they did it. They did it like.
Man, you see that?
They did
man.
it.
Bela Lugosi.
Yeah, they did it like.
Ghoul man.
Yeah, they did it 20 times with the same lighting, just having him run back and forth, and then throw his mask up around his face and all that other shit. So.
Well, that was fantastic, man. We got to do this again. I thought this was fun. We had some great bands.
It was fun.
Yeah, man, it's cool. We're gonna do Night of the Living Dead next, the OG, because that's also a
that sounds fun.
movie. Yeah, and this time, hopefully, we'll have the whole Real Romance team, so that'll be fun too, joining on the banter as we watch this movie, talk some smack, and make fun of what's going on the screen. So, thanks again for joining us on this awesome first ever Comic Crusaders live stream. I'm Omega with Lucas, aka Dark Horse 305, and Robert Anderegg, aka Banfing Bob from Real Romance. Thanks, fellas.
That's right.
Bye, everybody.
Later.
Bamf.